Okay, today's video is going to be how to make these lake maps on the government website. They give out these like depth maps where you get the contours of the lake and stuff. I was just going to show how you can change their file into like an etching, and and you can do it as deep as you want. I just went one layer, but I mean you could do more layers. I'll show how it's done in Lightburn and where to download it from, but yep, that's the outcome. I thought it was quite nice, so I'll get into the video now. Okay, so to turn the map into layers, what I did was I went onto Google and Googled the name of the state park that I wanted, Finley, that's a local one to me, depth map, and then it should give you the fishing map, yep, which is this. So once you're on this page of the lake you want, you just click up here and download it, and it will download to wherever you've got it saved to. Okay, so once you got it downloaded, find where it is and import it. When you import it, it's gonna just check all these are online, because if it's on fill sometimes it's gonna, you know, fill something you don't want. So yeah, just leave them online, it's just easier. As well, sometimes these lines ain't all connected all the way through, so a good thing just to do at the start is go over the whole lot, go to edit and go to auto join selected shapes, and then it will, you know, connect them together. You just want to go down this list and kind of right click till you get, you know, the parts that you want. So you can see that's the outside of the lake there, and the contours of the lake is here. So with the contours, just so I remember, I'm going to put them right at the top, and then the outside line of the lake, which is this one, I'm going to put that at the top as well. Okay, so if you hold shift and you click on the layer that you want, you can see it's selected everything now what's on that layer. And then once I've got selected what I want, I'm going to press Ctrl and D to duplicate, and I'm going to move this over here. So now I've got, this is all the contours of the lake and the walkway. And now you just need to split it up the way you want. I'm going to Ctrl and D and duplicate this again because it's going to be two layers, and now I've just got to work out what I want to go on each layer. So one layer is going to be just the contours. Okay, so that's the first layer done. On this second layer, I want the walkways, and then I want it to cut just the outside line of the lake. So I'm going to get rid of all these contours what are inside the lake. This one's an island, so I'm going to leave that in there because that's getting cut out as well. So I'm going to put that on layer 0 because this is going to be my cut layer. That on layer 0 because that's going to get cut out. This, all these outside lines, if they're overhanging the edge like this, you can click on it and go to the node editing tool and just press the letter T, and it will trim it back to the outside line. Okay, and now it's just a matter of putting the stuff on the right layers that you want. So I'm going to select all these. Actually, I'm going to select the whole thing and then hold Control and just unclick the two parts that are getting cut, and then I can put these on another layer. So I'll put this on layer 2. That way I can set that to my score layer. So I have an 80 watt machine. To do the score, I do like 100 speed, 20 power, make sure maximum and minimum power are both the same. And then you can still move these about as long as you select that, hold Control, make sure you select all of this. And now, you know, if you did want to move these up, you could move it to here. And then you can also use these. These are images, so yeah, you can just, you know, if you wanted to place them or put the fish that are in the lake or something like that in there, you can just add them in like that, and you can either trace the image or you could just cut it straight how it is. I'll just trace this one. And then I'll just set that to my etching settings, which would be 350 speed. And for that birch wood, I'll do 25 power on this. And then once you're happy, like with this, you know, your sign and stuff, this is going to be cut out of a different piece of wood. So I'll put it down there, put it on a different layer, and then make this my etching settings, or however you're going to do it. But yeah, I just wanted to show how you could get that. And the same, if you wanted to run these through, you just go through and find the layer that you want. So that one, then just remember, hold shift and left click, and now it will just pick up that layer. And that way you can put it right where it goes. Just make sure you select the same box with it each time. But yeah. So I'll show the video of it cutting out and how it came out, but that was how you set it up. And then one last quick thing, I'm just going to get rid of these, and you can see then a lot of the layers disappear, so you ain't got the, you know, you ain't got the messing with them all. Okay, so you can see there I've got all the files set up. What I'm going to do is, first I'm going to do the one on this side, but I've already cut 2 pieces of wood. I'll just quickly show. There's my 2 pieces of wood, which are 12 inches by 8 inches, because that's the size I need. And then this box, this outside box, that's the only thing I have selected, and just checking that the laser's not going to hit anything. I'm going to click frame. While I'm clicked on this box, I'm going to click frame, and now this is going to frame and show me like roughly where to put it. So I already had this piece of wood framed in there, so you can see the red dot is staying about the same distance away from the edge. Okay, so that's framed in place. So I'm going to get my square as well, make sure that square's touching it nicely all the way around. And then I'm just going to pin that down with a few of these. I did make a video where I gave the file for these away. I'm going to send over the first design, but without the outside line, because I don't need to cut the outside. So yeah, and you can see there that one just finished. I already got the next one loaded up in here, so all I've got to do now is, I'm just going to carefully move this one away, make sure I don't move the level. Then just move this one into place, carefully. Okay, that one's in place. I'm going to take this one, paint the water blue, and then where I want Finley, because that's getting cut out, I'm going to paint that whatever colour I decide, maybe red, or, but that's why I've got the box down the bottom, just to let me know the rough area that I've got to paint, so painting it all. That was a bit of a quick paint job on that one, but yep, so that's how that one looks finished. Just needs a little bit of sanding, and it's basically done. I mean, you could cover this up here first in green, and then you could cut these out afterwards. As well, if you use some like wide masking tape, you can just go right over it, then you won't have these little burns to mess with afterwards. But yeah, just wanted to show how you could put it together and show the contours of the lake. Yeah, so you can see there how it shows the contours, and it's quite quick and easy really to do, especially if you're only doing 2 layers. But using the same method, you could turn them contour layers into extra layers as well, so you could have as many layers as you want really. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will put out another video as soon as possible. Thank you.